Hello YouTube, Professor Kadra here. Welcome to Piping 201, Rhythm and Cadence. One of the most common questions new pipe smokers ask is how often should I puff? Answer is it's not really about maintaining a strict rhythm.
Yeah,
It's about finding a comfortable cadence that keeps the pipe burning without causing it to overheat. I use the word there, what is cadence? Simply the pace at which you smoke your pipe.
yeah, it's basically the rhythm.
Yeah,
Technically,
yep,
it's rhythm.
yep, smoke too quickly, pipe becomes too hot. Smoke too slowly, it may go out. Goal is to find the comfortable middle ground. Listen to the pipe. Every pipe is different, every tobacco is different. Instead of following a timer or counting seconds, you're going to want to learn to pay attention to the signs that your pipe is giving you.
Sure.
Is it staying lit? Is it getting too hot? Are you enjoying the smoke?
Yep.
Maybe that's your sign. You're getting a little tongue bite.
Yeah, I think this is also one of those topics where a lot of people, too, they probably need to think about maybe when they're first starting out smoking a pipe, but also like you're allowed to be different. Like a lot of people focus on slow, and slower smoke will be a cooler smoke,
Yeah,
and cooler smoke is nice. And if your pipe's getting super hot, I guess that's, slow down.
yeah.
But at the same time, if you like smoking it faster and you just consistently do, then you
That's how
can.
you smoke your pipe.
Yeah.
Yeah. And your pipe will tell you when your cadence needs to change. Some signs that you're smoking too fast could lead to an overheated pipe, too hot to the touch. If it's uncomfortable to hold, you're probably smoking a little too fast.
And we've also talked about like some of your pipes with the thicker briar wall. If you have a big cake built up, you might be able to not notice that it's getting as hot as it would be getting if that weren't the case. So it might be cool to the touch, but you're still smoking a little on the fast
Could be
side.
on the faster side. Yeah, it might be hot further in on that briar.
Yep.
Yeah. Tongue bite, harsh flavors, other things to look out for. Moisture buildup. If you're smoking too fast, you could really build up that moisture. Usually it's right in the kind of heel of the
Yep.
bowls where that'll build up and it could start to gurgle. So yeah, if it becomes uncomfortable to hold, that's a good sign to slow down. If you're getting a gurgle,
Yep.
another good sign to slow down. Of course, you can also smoke too slowly. Often results in frequent relights. Relights themselves are not a problem, but you don't want to be doing them every puff.
Yeah. Right.
You want to be enjoying the tobacco. In a situation like right now with me speaking, I may have to relight far more frequently than usual, and that's just par for the course when you're
Yeah.
you're talking.
I think though that, and different bowls, like I've noticed for me, at least with bigger bowls, oftentimes I don't need to relight as often because there's more chance that some of the embers is burning, even if I haven't smoked for a while, and then I can
Right.
kind of rekindle it back up. Yeah.
Smoking too slowly could, results in the ember going out. And that's perfectly okay. Relight's usually better than rushing it to keep it lit, though.
Yeah.
So slow, not ideal, but a little bit better than too fast. You'll find your rhythm. Most experienced pipe smokers don't consciously think about cadence anymore. I don't pay attention to it anymore. I don't know where you're at with that. Probably
I
have it pretty
mostly
much
don't.
down.
I don't think about it pretty much at all, but occasionally I'll find myself smoking too fast, and I'll notice those signs. The pipe's getting a little hotter than usual, or it's gurgling. Doesn't happen to me nearly as much as it used to.
Right.
And because, kind of you subconsciously start to adapt. Like you said, listen to the
Yeah,
pipe, you get
yeah.
used to it, you start to
It does become.
don't really get
It
tongue bite
becomes
anymore.
second nature, right?
I used to get, when I first started smoking a pipe, I got tongue bite all the time. I definitely was smoking on the too fast side. But I think packing, how you pack the bowl also plays a lot into that, and the type of tobacco you're using. Like you said, if it's very moist, a lot of, and you're packing it not perfectly, because I'd watch people around me smoking, they might puff, 1/10 as often as I did. And here I am, it's still going out on me. You're doing it to keep it lit, and then you find yourself sort of chasing a vicious cycle,
Yeah, sounds like a packing culprit situation. But yeah, like we were talking about, finding your rhythm. Most experienced pipe smokers naturally adjust based on the tobacco, the weather, the
Yep.
pipe, the way the bowl is burning. Comes with practice. You don't chase a perfect rhythm. Develop your own. As I said in the beginning, your cadence isn't measured in seconds between puffs. It's the quality of the smoke really that determines a good cadence. If you're smoking comfortably, tastes good, it's not overheating, you're probably doing it right. You know, let the pipe set the pace rather than the clock.
Mhm. I know a lot of cigar smokers talk about cadence as well. Like they'll say like 30 seconds to 60 seconds per puff is like kind of, and you'll have the same kind of idea. It's, you know, it can start to overheat and not taste as good.
Yep.
But it's a little different. I would say you could definitely
It's a different way.
puff
The
more
tobacco's
frequently
burning differently.
in a very different way.
Yeah, yeah.
You need a much bigger ember that's consistently burning on a
Yeah,
cigar.
I think
It's
the
not going to go
cigar,
out
I
for
think
minutes.
yeah. I think the cigar, it's much more important that you have a kind of a closer to a specific cadence than rather finding the right cadence for the cigar. There might be some of that, you know, involved, but I think there really is a proper pace kind of for a cigar, as I understand it.
Yeah,
Whereas
if
for
you
the
smoke too
pipe,
fast, it's not going to burn evenly, you know.
yeah,
And I guess that might be true of the. That's probably true of the pipe too. That's why if you find yourself chasing,
yeah, you
keeping
get
it lit,
uneven.
you know.
Yeah. All right. Until next time. Thanks for watching.